What is up, lads? It's CMG here. Welcome to another Overwatch talk video. So today we need to discuss a brand new feature that's coming to Overwatch pretty soon. And yes, I am a little bit late to the party with this once again. So I mean, I'm sorry about that, but better late than never, right? Anyway, the big change coming to the game is a new layout for the career profile. So this was announced about possibly like a week ago, and I'm assuming there could be an update coming to the game soon to add this new feature to the game. It is a Tuesday today as I make this video, so whether they are planning to add an update now or unless there's a new mini event that's coming soon that we don't know anything about and the new layout will come with that. I mean, we've got absolutely nothing to go on. But anyway, this video is going to cover this new update that I guess a lot of people were wanting for a while. But what we're going to do today is we're just going to have a quick talk about it, because there are things about it that are going to really stand out to a lot of people that really like to look at stats and, you know, just have a look at other players to see what sort of heroes people play and all the rest of it. So the tabs at the top: overview, statistics, achievements, player icons. Not so much replays, because that doesn't really need to be changed, but the four others that I've mentioned, all of these have got completely different makeovers. The tab for statistics, if I'm correct in saying, it has games won and games lost. For somebody like me that doesn't really enjoy looking at my own stats, I'm a little bit worried about this, because if I look at the fact that I've lost more games than I've won, it's a little bit degrading and depressing. But what I'm going to do for a future video is I'm going to be using the new layout for the career profile and just look at all of my stats and, you know, see how good of a player I really am. So that's going to be a bit of an interesting video. But if we look at the overview, I've got a clip here from Overwatch Neri that I got from Twitter, so I'm going to be crediting her in this video. So this is not my clip, this is hers. What she's looking at here is the overview tab. I don't think she looks at the statistics, achievements. The player icons tab is changed significantly, because if you remember the last time, we had all of the player icons just stacked in one big whole mess, and we just had to look for the icon that we wanted to use, and it took us a while to find it. But with this new layout, where the player icons have now been filtered into different categories, so if you want to find a player icon for Mei, all you got to do is just select Mei, and then you've got all the Mei icons, or the Mei related icons, that you can just select and use. Of course, the previous events will have their own little tab as well, so you can go through all the events and just choose what you want, I guess. It just makes things a lot easier to select your icon and then just use it. So yeah, anyway, overview is something that we have to look at, because it's a completely different way of looking at the career profile. Because not only do we get to see the hero comparison, you know, so you get to see all the number of hours that you've played on one hero, but you also get a most played heroes section, where it actually shows you the top 3 heroes that you play. Now, if I'm right in saying, we're going to be able to see this part of the career profile, even if that person has their profile set to private. I mean, profiles shouldn't even be private anyway, because it just doesn't allow you. I mean, imagine if you're a professional player and you're looking for players to add to your team, and you're going into competitive, so you can't actually look at all the stats because their profiles are set to private. So for this little feature to be added to let people know who they play is actually going to be really crucial, because now you're going to be able to make better teams based on the heroes that they enjoy playing. So yeah, that's a huge thing. It also shows as well the tank, damage and support roles, and the amount of time that you've played on those roles, and the number of games you've won. This will be filtered accordingly, so you'll have all modes, so it'll compile all of the information with all modes. You've also got the quick play, competitive, arcade, game browser, experimental sections as well. Yeah, what I'm going to be doing, like I said earlier, is I'm going to be doing a video looking at all these stats based on my CMG account, so that'll be interesting. And of course, you've got the statistics as well. The statistics, you've got time played, games played and one lost, which we've discussed earlier. Objective time, time spent on fire, healing done, eliminations, final blows, solo kills, You're going to be able to see all of these stats inside the actual game. I mean, it's 10 times better than having to go onto your own PC and look up. I think there are websites on the internet where you can actually go onto, you can log in, you can find your account, and then you can look at all the stats based on the website that they provide you. If all of these stats are going to now be in the game, it's going to save a lot of time to have to log into these sites and just look at all your stats, because as long as you've got all of your stats there available and people can actually look at that, it's going to make things so much easier. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to make it easier for teams or for players to look at certain other players and just decipher, you know, how good they are. I mean, this is from a professional standpoint. For somebody like me who plays casually, I mean, maybe you might want to be that one guy that looks at their own stats and see how good you yourself are. Like I said earlier, with the games won and games lost, it's kind of a little depressing to have to look at your amount of games that you've lost versus your games won. I mean, for example, if I look at my stats and see that I've lost more games than I've won, it's going to be a little bit depressing for me. I mean, there has to be a way maybe to disable your stats. But no, I don't like the idea of that, because, you know, people are going to get a little bit cranky, because it's bad enough that people are complaining about certain profiles being set to private. So the idea of certain stats being disabled or set to private, it's that little argument of not being able to see your own stats versus other people wanting to see those stats because they want to see how good you are. You know, it's that little weight that you have to sort of like push up and down. But no, I think this new feature is a nice little feature. I think it's going to allow for better teams to be built in the new future, and it's going to allow us for, you know, stats to be brought into the surface via the game rather than just logging into a website and just looking at it. I mean, as long as all of your stats can be seen in one place in the game itself. I mean, if you do have the choice of going to a different website and looking at your stats there, that's great. But it's always nice to just have all of your stats in the game in one place, and you not having to go on a different third-party place to look at it, you know? Anyway, this is a brand new feature. I have no idea when this is coming out. I could be wrong in saying that there's going to be a new update today, because I'm only saying it because it's Tuesday today, and there could be a new update coming, and maybe this new career profile might be added to that. But, of course, it's nice to always see a new feature in the game. I mean, we kind of, like, need new things in Overwatch, because right now it feels as though there's just nothing going on for the game at the moment, you know, regarding Overwatch 2. You know, the devs are working on Overwatch 2, so even the smallest little bit of detail added to the game is considered an update. It's considered something to be excited about, even if it's to do with the career profile. It's always nice to see new things. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let me know what you think of this new feature in the comments section down below. I know this is a bit of a small Overwatch talk video, but it's something to tide myself over for new content coming down the line. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Chris109. Check me out on all of my social medias. That'll be in the description box down below. And check out my Discord server as well. Meet some fantastic people. And make sure you click on the notification bell if you want to be updated with any videos I intend to do in the future. Have a great day. Have a great life. Be nice to your fellow gamers, because we're all human beings. I've been CMG, and until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace!